Let's be a cool YouTuber and hold my mic. What's up? Hello everybody, welcome to another video. This episode, we're going to have a little look back at probably what is quite a quintessentially a British motorsport. This week we're going to be checking out a 110 scale, little ripper hopefully, which kind of harks back to these days, back when you were standing right beside the absolute chaos that was rally cars. Now, if you're an American viewer, it maybe won't hit as hard for you guys. You've obviously got like Ken Block, Travis Pastrana, whereas being a Scot, you automatically have to like the two generations of McRae, possibly three that's coming in now. So it is kind of a wee bit in our blood, I would say. So have a look at this footage because it's fudging awesome. And I think I also once got a little wave off Stig Blomqvist. Blomqvist? Stig Blomqvist. Try saying that after a few beers. So yeah, enough of my preamble. You've had a look at some sweet footage. So let's just get on and get stuck into the car. So here we have it. This is the MJX Hyper Go 1/10 Volkswagen Polo RC car. And from the box, man, it looks pretty good. Not too much info on the box, so we're just going to get straight in and open this up. Oh, nice. Oh. Here we are, out of the box. Let's get out of the bag. Oh. Now, that's a nice looking shell. Not that much for nothing. Let's get it off and let's see what's under it first. Popping the back off. Sliding it off. Looking at the guts of this thing, I'm loving the additional protection for your inner workings of the car. Taking that one off. Here we have it. All the good bits inside. So up close and personal with that one, we're looking at some nice full metal shocks on there. It looks like we've got the fully adjustable camber. We've got a front wishbone in there. Nice chunky bumper on the front. Got a full metal kind of strut brace right across the middle. Your ESC up here. That's sitting on top of your servo. I'll get some tech specs up on the screen for you. There's your receiver here. And we've got a little gyro. So this thing could be a lot of fun ripping about in the snow. And we've got our motor here with a nice little fan on top. You can see we've got some, it's probably going to be quite sick with the lights, to be honest. Never really been one for like lights on my RC cars and whatnot. But it looks like once that connects up to the back here, I'm hoping this isn't going to be a bit of a dirt magnet at the back, causing some issues to get in a good connection really. But yeah, like full sort of suspension through. Let's have a wee drop on this. Hey. That is a bit of a heavy little car, to be honest. But that's not a bad thing. And looking on the bottom is telling me that it's an officially Volkswagen licensed product. Isn't that nice? So yeah, got that there. And we have got a little, what I do believe is, if I can get that to focus right for me. Not on that side. But this looks to me like it's an XT30. This will run at 2S and 3S. And oh yeah. Oh yeah. That feels like quite a nice car. Full metal gears in there as well. Then got the front metal diff, rear metal diff. But that just you know what, for MGX, and when you have a look and see online and whatnot, man, this is actually a really quality car. And I kind of have maybe done a little bit of a fibbery. I did have it open before, and I've put the white wheels on it because from previous videos you know that I'm a massive white wheel perv. So we'll get, that's the gubbins done really. So we'll have a wee look at the shell. With it being fully licensed, that is a really good looking shell. I know I say that about most of the stuff that I've reviewed on the channel, but that is really, really nice looking. It's got some sweet decals on it. I'm not too sure who the Welsh driver was, if there was one for the Volkswagen Polo team. A wee bit iffy bits on the stickers there. But, yeah. So, got out obviously your front supports here, and on the rear, obviously that's going to allow you to connect your lights. But that is, I keep saying, I think I've said it previously as well, just about like MGX's stuff might not be like the most premium brand that you can think of, but man, they've done a cracking job on how good that shell is looking. Man, they have done a cracking job on how well that shell looks. So with the shell on top of the chassis, some folk may argue that it is kind of sitting a bit high, but I kind of like that. Got a little suspension drop for you. Yeah, but I think I quite like the stance on that. Bit of space between the wheel arches, but if you're dropping down, you're going to be maybe hitting a few little jumps. We're not going to be skate parking this, but yeah, I think that overall a very, very handsome little car for what you're paying for it. Yes, this is all that you get in the box. Road tyres, some suspension goodies, and I think we're looking at some shock oil in there. So yeah, you can adjust your settings. A couple of spare arm ends there, or track rod ends effectively. But yeah, some decent spares. Yep, as always. Your Allen keys, little screwdriver and a little hex driver in there as well. And this, I'm not too sure if that'll be a balance charger, but let's have a look. So charger then, it looks like you're going to be able to charge it through the balance cable. So probably say it would be a balance charger, but I'm probably not going to use this one. I'll use my own charger. USB cable or USB-C for that charger. Some body posts and a few other sort of spare screws and whatnot in there. A little 2S 35C 5000 milliamp battery, which you get with it. And a controller. So, hey, this feels pretty good in the hand. Not the greatest of quality, but on here, as always, whoop, there we go. So we've got your steering trim, throttle trim. What else we got in here? Your steering jewellery and your throttle jewellery as well. I have to say that 99% ready to run. You're going to need batteries for this. What an absolute bargain. Let's just go out and let's have a bit of fun with it. This video is proudly sponsored by HobbyKing. Using my code FARSIGHT at the HobbyKing website, you will get yourself a 5% discount on any number of batteries that HobbyKing can offer. Check out the description in the video for your code and get yourself a little discount on some top-notch batteries. Well everyone, not a bit of a disaster. There is no reverse pin on there. I don't know if I've broken that off or if it came broken. Ah, how disappointing. But I think I should be able to work it anyway. We're going to get this out. So go for a classic car park bash. And straight out the box. Look at oh man. Now, if you've possibly done YouTube before, you try and do a couple of videos where you are to try and maximise your time and just get as much fun out of it, I suppose, as you can, and get as much footage as you can. Oi! Too busy talking. I have just ran 3S, 4S and 6S. I've come back to a 2S and I'm not kidding you, this thing has put the biggest smile on my face so far today. Just letting this rip. And that gyro is set perfect out the box, and despite a setback with the buttons, so I have to kind of move my finger to get reverse, but cheesy peeps, man, what an absolute blast. You know what, I'm too busy talking to have even got it on camera for you. And you know what, I'll go back to that old adage where, you know what, it doesn't have to be the fastest thing on the planet to put a smile on your face. And many other YouTubers, whoa, I'm trying to put those annoying lights off there. Many YouTubers will attest that if these things put a smile on your face, isn't that the whole point? And I kid you not, this thing has put a smile on my face. Big style, just look at the way it rips. It's brilliant. So I'm going to take it down to skate park because I have got myself dirty enough doing another video today, but I'm not going to be taking off any crazy jumps or anything like that. But this thing is absolutely class. So let's get some other footage in. Maybe a little bit dirty. I did get some B-roll before I was filming. Now you saw me have a little rip up at the car park. And it was super duper slimy. But you know what? You don't have to send this thing off 100-foot jumps. Oh, to get a to get joy out of this. Just ripped around. I do like how it's a wee bit technical spec. It's set up really well out the box. Like I said before, like to run this, all you need is the initial cost of the car, and then 4 AA batteries. Now I'm not too sure how long that inbuilt charger is going to take to get this bad boy on the 2S up to full chat on the battery. But for the cost of the car and the cost of a packet of batteries, and the entire time I've done this hobby, I genuinely don't think there's anything better straight out the box. Now, I absolutely love monster trucks, big sends, stupid jumps. Yeah, I do love a fast car as much as I'm moaning about how it doesn't have to be fast. But, this thing just goes 2S. No bother at all. Let's maybe turn the gyro up a wee bit. Or maybe turn it down actually, because it doesn't even want to kick its backside out as much as it did out on the car park. But I just absolutely love this thing. MGX, short of that quality, have nailed it. Absolutely nailed a 1/10 rally car that isn't going to cost you the earth. You can park it up on top of ledges and get it stuck. But look at it go. So I've done some B-roll footage. It's not the biggest capacity LiPo that I've ever seen on a 2S, but just getting it out there and getting it ripping, getting it drifting about, it's just too much damn fun. And then you go and do that. So, saying that, I'm going to leave you with some B-roll footage now. Enjoy.
Sunburned suit in a rental car, counting vultures on the exit side. Go watch, plastic smile, sells me faith by the gallon line. Yeah, he says, kid, you're gonna own this town. While my tongue tastes rust and sand, shake his hand, shake my fingers for my soul. Buzzards on the billboard selling me my own decay. Lipstick stain on a paper cup. Says she's famous on a broken screen. Halo bought on a clearance rack, posing in a gasoline dream. Yeah, she winks, baby, we're the chosen few. While the sky goes brown on blue, kiss her ring, taste the aftershave of truth. Buzzers on the billboard, selling me my own decay. Sing it like a love song, die a little, buy a little fade. I keep laughing.
Another massive brownie point for MGX. Look at the state of the inside of that. Just from a wee rip around the skate park and up some trails. So I think it's time to get this back, get it washed. I think there's a couple of repairs to be done. But by Jove, those boys at MGX have done well. Or ladies, or whatever, you know. Damage report post-run then. Yep, got some stray bits of grass. The front spoiler's taken a bit of a kick in. Looking at that back wheel, I think we've got a little bit of buckling, or certainly a wee bit of come off here. I don't think that's going to affect the overall performance of the wheel. Just the odd sort of scrapes and scratches on that body. Thankfully, the wing mirrors have survived, but I did sort of notice that on the bottom here there was a little pin to keep that back end in. That's come off clearly, and I don't think there's any spares for it. But overall, it has fared pretty well. Right, there we go for another video. What's left to be said that I haven't said whilst I was driving this thing during the video? If you're looking for something that is 99% ready to run and run really, really well, I don't think you can see far past an MGX 1/10 Polo. I don't know about the 1/6 or the 1/14 scale. That might be something I might explore in a future video. But for anyone that is looking to get into the hobby, moving up from toy grade to hobby grade, it's difficult to see past the quality, how easy it was to run, how easy it is to get everything done straight out of the box. You're just needing 4 AA batteries, stick your 2S on charge, and boom, away you go. Speaking of the 2S then, that was plenty fast for this. It doesn't have to set any land speed records, but you saw yourself, it was drifting away, and what an absolute pleasure to drive it was. Fair enough, there's a couple of bits and bobs that, I think that tail sort of pin at the back, not a great idea to keep that tail on, because if you're going to run over anything like rough ground or whatnot, you're probably going to snap it off, which I did. But short of that, there's not really much else to really complain about, to be fair. It is a cracking little 1/10 car that you'd be remiss to miss it. But on that daft wee note at the end there, absolutely great little car. Can't recommend it enough. Don't forget to drop me a wee subscribe if you like. Hit this video up with a comment and a like if you so wish. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.